but much more heinous than the slavery practiced in Saudi Arabia, for instance. Because a whole people have lost the purpose, direction, the end product of their life. And that is why, with people like Farah Khan and so on, they are capable of gathering even 1 million people by way of protest. They're misled, I know. When I go there, I meet the leadership and I tell them this is no way of liberating yourself. The best way is to liberate yourself from the evils and ills of the society. Liberate yourself from the crime. Then none could keep you suppressed because there is no legal instrument here by which you could be suppressed if you benefit from the options and possibilities of such gateways as are open to all, provided you behave well, provided you offer sacrifices, provided you get education and emphasize the role of morality. Then no society on earth can keep you suppressed. This is my message against the message of Farah Khan. But unfortunately, people want excitement and want cheap and shortcuts to success. And there is no cheap and short cut to success. So this is all I could say here at this moment, please. I know your deep interest, your dedication to the purpose of liberating slaves and doing away with the slavery, whether it is apparent or subdued. Am I right? Thank you. Thank you.
We now invite Mrs. Sheila Yasmin from Wimbledon.
Yes.
Mrs. Sheila Yasmin, please.
Sheila Yasmin, how are you?
Very well, thank you.
Yes. Fine. Now, what does this name indicate? Sheila Yasmin.
Sheila Yasmin.
I see. So he read it as Yasmin, which looks like, sounds like a Muslim name.
Yes, yes.
Is it a Muslim name?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Okay.
Her husband is a Muslim.
We Christians believe in the second advent of Jesus, son of Mary. I understand that Muslims also believe in the second advent of Jesus, son of Mary.
Right.
How do you explain that Mirza Ahmed, whom you believe to be the promised Messiah, when he is not Jesus, son of Mary?
I can explain. I can explain in the terms of the understanding of the divine word by Jesus, son of Mary himself. He should be the last authority, last word on this issue. When it was demanded from him to produce Elijah or Elijah, the prophet of God who had ascended to heaven sitting on his fiery chariot, to have come again before the coming of Christ. What was the answer? He pointed at John the Baptist, not pointing his finger directly at his body, he was not there, but pointing at him in meaning. He said, he is the Elijah. Now here, not Elijah, but the Elijah, which you are expecting. Believe it or not, it's up to you. So he was not named Elijah. His name was John. He was son of Zechariah, not born of the same parents as Elijah of old was born. All names differed. The prophecy apparently, and in fact, rather very clearly depicted of the physical bodily reappearance of Elijah from the heaven. So how would you rate the decision of Jesus Christ in this regard? Will he be taken to be right in declaring that John the Baptist, despite no commonality between him and the earlier Elijah, was right when he passed this judgment. If you say, yes, he was right, then by the same judgment, Mirza Ghulam Ahmad of Qadian is proved to be right. Because then the meaning is that the recoming of such people who have a definite parenthood, definite name, definite occupation in time or history, when they are promised to come again, they never come again bodily. They always come in the form of, in spirit, in character, in teaching, in style. So if Mirza Ghulam Ahmad of Qadian is taken to be wrong in declaring him to be the son of Mary in this meaning, in this understanding of the term, then you have to reject not one Messiah but both the Messiahs, unfortunately. Either you keep both or reject both, because a verdict is passed and it would not permit you to separate between one Messiah and the other. So these are metaphorical expressions. Prophecies are made with reference to specific, particular persons. And they are not made only in Judaic religion or in Islam alone. They have been made all over the world. But literally, they have not got fulfilled even once in the entire history of mankind. Metaphorically, yes. All the prophecies have been fulfilled. So you have to judge the claim of Hadhrat Mirza Ghulam Ahmed in line with the claim of all such people appearing everywhere in the world in the name of the earlier holy people who had claimed to reappear. So we don't believe he was a reincarnation, not at all. What we believe is that he relived Jesus in Islam by changing the attitudes which he changed earlier, by presenting an example like the example of Jesus Christ himself. What he had done, he had changed attitudes, as I earlier said. Instead of emphasis on sword and forceful coercions, as you indicated just now, the emphasis was on sacrifice. If somebody strikes you on one cheek, offer the other one. Now, this is also a biblical teaching. The window of forgiveness was kept open, but practically kept shut by the people. So he practically shut the window of vengeance and revenge and widened this window of forgiveness to a degree. They said, all right, if somebody strikes you, be patient, be perseverant. Somebody abuses you, don't call him bad names, pray for him. So this is how he was Jesus, son of Mary, in spirit and in attitudes. Thank you.
Hazur, we now invite Mr. Tim Kay from Bracknell. Mr. Tim Kay, please.
Mr. Tin Kay from? Brighton. Right.
Hello,
You
sir.
have come all the way from Brighton for this purpose?
No, Bracknell.
Oh, right. Right.
I would like to ask.
Would you please raise the microphone or lower your
Oh yeah, of course.
yourself? Thank you.
I would like to ask, there's a lot of suffering in the world, of course. Will there ever be a time when people of different religions, different religious leaders, ever come together? And has this Messiah that you believe in, has he made any prophecies about the coming together of religions?
Well, prophecies are found all over the world of unification of man under one religion. But never have I found any prophecy anywhere of amalgamation of religions into one. They're two different things. They can never happen. Unity is reborn.
Yes.
And it gains mass as it rolls on. But unity cannot be forced by combining